How's it going, beautiful people? I'm Oz, and welcome to possibly the final episode of God of War 3 Remastered. Last episode we're finally up to Zeus, and now we're going through a labyrinth, some sort of darkness area. I don't know what for. Maybe, is that Pandora? What? Okay. I don't know where he's taking us, some sort of shadow world. It kind of reminds me of Max Payne a bit, don't you agree? Very much like Max Payne.
Mother, what's happening outside? The people, the fires!
Shh! Stay close, Calliope.
Mother, I'm scared. Are they coming to get us?
Your father will protect us.
Burn this village! Burn it to the ground!
Daddy? Kratos! Mother! No! No, Mother, no!
My child. How? They were left in Sparta. Ares!
So is this how this all started? It's because his wife and child were killed. Oh.
Kratos! Come. I can show you the way.
I thought she was still here with us.
Hurry! I can help Kratos!
Is that her?
Kratos, in the darkness, the fires of hope will set us free.
What game does this remind me of that it had this really bizarre ending? It just suddenly changed. Can't even remember now. Anyway, kind of reminds me of this. Yeah, just.
You can see the light. It is changing you. It is time to lay your fears to rest. The light reveals the truth. The power of forgiveness comes from within. To be forgiven, you must find the power to forgive yourself.
Oh, this is so bizarre. It's just like another game. What was the other game that did the same sort of thing? What was it? Like all this stuff was happening, then all of a sudden it goes off on a different tangent world.
No, Kratos! Stop!
Athena! No!
So we regret killing Athena?
Kratos, fear drove Zeus to kill his father Kronos. The same fear that brought the Great War. A fear that drove Zeus to kill you, his own son. Zeus uses fear to keep you in the dark. Confront your demons and lay them to rest.
God, how many demons do we have? All the shit that we've done. Surely it's got to fuck up a man somehow. These weird camera angles, man. I'm loving it though.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is... Do you remember that day, Spartan?
I wanna know you can hurt her.
Good luck with that little whore you call Pandora.
You cannot change your destiny, mortal.
I gave you everything.
Please, don't do it, Spartan.
That's what you came for. Let me be.
Die, Spartan.
Today you may defeat me, but in the end, Kratos.
Come, I can show you the way.
Thank you. God, this is so bizarre.
Die, Kratos! I created you, and I will be your end!
Hurry!
Why won't you die? Die! Tremble in fear!
Kratos!
I can't swim any faster, love.
Over here, Kratos!
Oh! eh.
Hurry, Kratos! Kratos, please. I need you to free me.
Listen to me, Kratos. Once you have a second life, don't fail. Don't fail her like you failed your family.
It's all right, Kratos.
Were you guys just as confused about all of this than I am? I suppose most of you would have played number 1 and number 2, so maybe... Ah.
Kratos, you know this is the only way!
So this is where it's at.
As the fear in the gods rose, mine was replaced by hope.
Power to kill a god.
Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here. It is what we fight with when all else is lost.
Just nod and smile. Oh god, now we've got the Harry Potter power. You touch me and I will burn you. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm hating this first person. I feel so sick. Imagine playing this in VR. It is kind of cooler. Because this is how he would be seeing this whole thing the whole time. So you're saying that the power to kill a god this whole time was just hope? We'll just keep repeating this, I guess. Oh my fucking god. my goodness me. I need window wipers, please. We are definitely going to get checked for AIDS after this. Oh my god. How long do I keep doing this for? This doesn't seem right. What the fuck is happening now? Whoa! So will all the plagues disappear?
You have done well, Kratos.
Why, thank you, my lady.
Freed from the bondage of Olympus and cleansed in chaos, mankind is now ready to hear my message.
There's nothing
Look
left.
around you, Athena. The world stands in ruin. What good is your message?
Go if you must. But first, I insist you give me the power from inside the box.
The box was empty.
That can't be true. I can see it in your eyes. You used my power to kill Zeus. You still have it as we speak. Don't you understand?
No, I really don't. Please enlighten me.
When Zeus gathered all the evils and placed them in the box, I dreaded what would happen if it was opened again. And so, I summoned the most powerful weapon in the world, and I placed it in the box.
I told you, it was empty. Pandora was sacrificed in vain. She died because of my need for vengeance.
Oh, don't start pretending
You must
to
be
care
mistaken.
now.
You used my power to kill Zeus. I saw you do it. Unless... Of course. When you opened the box, you released the evils to the gods. Infected them. Changed them. Zeus himself fell prey to the dark evils. This is why he became so enraged and obsessed with your death. He was consumed by the evil, fear. I thought the power I placed in the box was never released. All these years I assumed you drew from the evils inside to destroy Ares. But I was wrong. The power you took from the box is mine. From it, you gained the strength that Zeus could never destroy. A strength great enough to overcome fear. Locked deep inside of you, Kratos, is hope. It has remained buried, trapped by your guilt and the failures of your past. When you killed Zeus, you must have allowed something to awaken it. What was it, Kratos?
Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here.
It
It is what we fight with when all else is lost.
What was it, Kratos?
All I remember is what I have lost.
That is why you should give me the power. I understand its true meaning and where it belongs. I trust you to do the right thing, Kratos.
You shouldn't.
You owe me this, Kratos.
I
fuck,
owe
are we doing?
nothing.
I made you a god. I sheltered you from the wrath of Olympus. I delivered you revenge on Zeus.
It is over, Athena.
You would dare strike me down? Again?
My vengeance ends now.
No!
You're fucking serious. Oh.
You fool! What have you done? No!
Was not expecting that. But he can't possibly die because there's a fourth one now.
That was meant for me! They will not know what to do with it! You disappoint me, Spartan.
It's a bird on the ground. Does that mean anything? Oh. Okay. Oh, go away. And I can't skip all this stuff, so I'm just gonna end it there. And, okay, so can someone tell me what happened in the end? And maybe this is a good time to tell me what happened in the story in number 1 and number 2, because none of that kind of make any sense to me whatsoever. And I'm a little confused because how the fuck is he, like, dead there and then he turns up in number 4, so no doubt there's something there to go along with that. Oh my goodness. Or maybe I just have to wait until the end of this to find out. So, what do I think of the game? It was kind of disappointing in some ways because the first battle that we had with Poseidon was just fucking awesome and just weaving in and out and stuff like that. It looked like they put all of their energy into that one boss battle, and then the ones after that they were good, but they weren't as good as that. That was just that battle was just phenomenal, and so I had really high expectations. I was like, hell yeah, this is gonna be like this throughout the whole game, and it just wasn't. And then, like, right at the very end, like the last quarter of the game, or last fifth of the game, they tried to create Kratos into some sort of caring individual for Pandora, and maybe there's a bit more context to that, but I just don't get it. Like, why should he care now? Like, what about that girl that he just, like, sacrificed, got her to hold that thing up, and then you come back later and she's just what's with that? So, I thought that was a few fundamental things that were just flawed with the game, but, I mean, that's for that area. Like, when did the game originally come out? So, it really doesn't matter. But, overall, I think it was great to sort of see Kratos in who he was, and it'd be great to compare him to what he is now. So, I am looking forward to playing number 4. That will be started soon, so, I'll probably start that the next week or two, so... What is the date now? Today is the 28th of April, so we'll see how long it takes for me to upload all of these. And, yeah. Don't get me wrong, I really did like the series. I think it was good. It was just... I sort of expected more from it, unfortunately, and that's what let me down. So I was expecting, like, from that first boss battle that everything else would be like, but it wasn't as much. It was still incredible, but not as much. My favourite subscribe, guys. I really hope you enjoy this series, very much so, and I look forward to seeing you with God of War 4 very soon. Okay, take care now. Bye. That's what I get for eating bloody chicken and watching Ed Sheeran on YouTube. I knew there would be a cutscene soon. It just took forever to get to it. Is that it? I'm going back to my chicken. You take care, guys. Bye.
Ritual, but we are outcasts. Even so, we keep the tribe's rituals. Otherwise, we might become like the faithless old ones who turned their backs on the goddess.
This is so beautiful.
Their wickedness doomed them. To us, we're left the splendors of creation.
Can we slow it down a little bit,
Beasts
please?
of air, water, earth, and steel.
We're close.
You're lost. And the only chance you have of even narrowing down its location is to find someone who can help you
Oh no.
crack this artifact.
Someone with an extensive knowledge of Hoysala society.
Exactly.
An expert in their culture and history.
My rates are reasonable.
A parasite who exploits our struggle in order to fatten her pockets.
It's just doing business, mate.
So that's a no. Felt like a no.
You've got balls. I like that. But I don't need any more so-called experts. Shoot them. Throw their bodies in the river.
No need. We'll throw ourselves out.
After them!
It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
How did I stop?
I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
This is where I ended it and bought the game. And so far, I'm still very impressed.
God doesn't love you. Not like I do.
What is it with you guys and licking? Oh, what the hell? That's so fun!
Yes, my love.